It is Saturday, December 30th, and I actually should be on my way to a family party right now, but I wanted to give a quick cow update while I was able to. Last week, our 9.5-year-old cow, Annie, started acting weird. She wasn't necessarily standing hunched up, but her respiration rate was high. She was breathing, but she wasn't necessarily panting. She still had an appetite. She would eat. As soon as the headlocks were released, she would be the first cow there to clean up whatever grain was left. First night that I found her acting strangely, I instantly went up, got the thermometer, got the stethoscope, no fever. I listened to her with the stethoscope and I couldn't hear anything unusual. Since she didn't have a fever and there wasn't anything pressing, I figured it was kind of a wait and see. So here we are almost a week later. Of course, we went out of town to go visit my parents for Christmas, which is what we always do, but she was still eating, so I wasn't really that concerned. Talking to my husband about it, saying on Monday the local auction house is open and maybe we should just load her up and take her. My husband suggested that I have the vet come and just take a look at her, so that way we knew whatever decision we were making was a sound, good decision. So this morning I called the vet around 9 o'clock. And I said, look, either today or Monday, I don't know what your guys' schedule looks like. I know you're usually slammed after the holiday, but you're also slammed on Fridays. Receptionist goes, well, I think I have somebody down in your area that may be able to stop today if that's okay with you. And I said, sure. While they're at it, while they're here, they can preg check whatever cows I think may be bred, but haven't calved yet. Within 2 hours from the time that I made that phone call, the vet was here. He assessed her and he said that it was interstitial pneumonia of some sort from a previous issue. Basically said that there was nothing that we could do to cure her, that she would always have this problem, and because we're in New York, the temperatures this time of year fluctuate up and down so frequently that it probably irritated a condition that she previously had as a calf, which back at that time, my dad had an issue with shipping fever that went through his herd. And I'm sure that's where the initial injury came from. Basically, we're going to be loading her up on the trailer on Monday morning and taking her to the auction. So luckily we didn't treat her with anything, so there's no withhold or withdraw time. But it still really sucks because she was a good cow and she was very productive and she was always the first one to take AI. Then he went and did the preg checks, and 2 of the 3 that I had him preg check were bred. Lucy here, she is not yet bred. So he recommended that I give her a shot and AI her in a couple of days when she shows heat. I don't typically do hormones. I don't do the hormone injections. I try to catch them on natural heats, but since he suggested and he had examined her, he used the ultrasound and said, well, she's got a really good CL, might as well give this a shot. I know that no cow likes getting shots, but I honestly think because my cows are so spoiled and they were show cows once upon a time, they are huge babies. You can stand there and scrub them and blow dry them and clip them all day and they couldn't give 2 craps. But as soon as you come at them with a needle, oh boy, it's like you're killing them. Anyway, so this is Annie. So Monday morning, we'll load her on the truck and send her on her way. I have time tonight and she's in the barn. Maybe I'll record a video of showing what she actually looks like. And in all my years having cows, we've never had this problem. And as I mentioned before, I have some older cows, and she would be the second oldest cow that I have right now behind Amalu, who is 12 and a half. The shot is given and I'm on my way to a family party. Just look at that adorable little Hereford face. The little pink noses. You're so cute. So cute.